Jacksonville, annual site of one of the best rivalries in the sport. The Gators and the Dogs. You put them together on a football field, sparks fly and memories are made. This is the kind of game that can help define an entire season. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the national champions from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Browder, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Dogs will kick this deep to start us off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Now here comes the bunch formation. Off the play fake on first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game is going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside no matter which way he went. They had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
So 2 incompletions on the opening drive puts him in a tough spot. 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving the quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He'll take a deep shot here. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Love the aggressive approach here by the play caller. First drive of the game, why not? Vertical passing game is on fire, picking up big gains.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Wants to throw it. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And he will score! Touchdown, Florida!
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The border battle goes back to 1915. Over the years, this Dogs-Gators tussle, of course, been interesting. One side's had the upper hand. The other side gets it back. Can't wait to see what unfolds today.
Chris, I just love this game every single year down in Jacksonville. The tailgating is phenomenal. What a scene, the way they split the stadium in half. But let's face it, not a lot of great games in recent years. Hopefully we're in store for a memorable one today.
Running back has the handoff. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Now they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a fourth down. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. It's a low punt, won't travel very far. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quick throw to the left. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Boy, Chris, you talking about an alert defense? Sometimes that jet motion, it can create some confusion, get guys out of place. But not this time. Great play recognition by the defense on this play.
2nd down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Physical run earns the first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looking to pass here. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. offense getting set. It's second down. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. Touchdown, Gators. That's how you finish a play.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now on the 25. Ball handed off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds his man. It's McLeod. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Grab down the middle. It's Arsenault. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That completion makes it second and short. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking for a receiver. Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Arsenault. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. convert on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Delayed handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. He's stopping at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner will be brought down. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Runs through the defender. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a 1st down.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Ball handed off. No way to run up the middle.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Design quarterback run. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, The goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
Bringing pressure. The receiver grabs it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Quick throw to the left. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Let's it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A new set of downs after that completion. Hand off to the single back. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down mark.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Oh, here comes the reverse. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, this is a danger when a defense gets too comfortable. Here they hone in on the action to one side, and the reverse catches him completely off guard for the big score. Great call by the offense to catch this defense napping.
And the extra point was up and good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The completion makes it second and short. Caught near the sticks. It's McLeod. Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Sticking with the running game. The Soft are able to bring him down quickly. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going. Now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Slides a quick throw. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Gators. This offense cannot be stopped. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. I mean, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just... into the end zone for a touchback. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The fumble the last time out, symbolizing their struggles here today. That's why they're in a big hole. Moves out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking deep down the left side. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, staying holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Same tailback, another carry. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called has worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Makes a quick catch. They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. That's just a minor blip there. What's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks left and finds his target there. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Offense moving to a bunch formation. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Arsenault.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Running out of time in the pocket. Comes up with the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you could sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. It's McLeod. Gets some space around the 30. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy. That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got first and goal.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's caught. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Kicking team on now for the extra point. At the PAT, the lead is still 31-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Looking to throw it deep. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Offense crossing up the field, hoping to start a drive here. Tight end goes in motion. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. With the catch, it's McLeod. Now it's second down here. Handoff from the shotgun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Arsenault. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. First down and more. He's still running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The shotgun running play call. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team now. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot to the left side. Touchdown, Georgia. He wins the foot race to the end zone. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he makes the grab for the two-point try, but there's a penalty marker down. This is going to be a crucial call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And now the try here for the extra point. They make the PAT, but still trails 31-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. As the first down is still going. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. That'll put him over 150 yards today, for he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Pressure is coming. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line just came right in, expecting the pass, and blew up the play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, that's an aggressive approach by this offensive coordinator, deciding to go for this on fourth down, and the quarterback makes him look like a genius. Great throw on that ball, and a nice first down for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here at putting this game on ice.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And Socko with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big fourth down stop.
Hey, let's face it, this aggressive approach has helped them build the lead that they've had. But what they've done now by not executing and getting this first down, they've given the opponent really good field position and a chance to get back in the game.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He's hit as he throws it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
So second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's looking deep again. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Grinding away with a running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do was throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Gators line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Florida. They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been
They pressure it and get it. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Grinding away on the ground. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set it with a 1st down at the 41. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Testing the right side here. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Well, this is a stunner. It's a football team that walked in here with that number 1 attached to their name, and they got humbled today. Just blasted.
I love that you said walked into this game, because that's how they played throughout the entire football game, and they got embarrassed. This was a statement today by this winning team, and really a declaration to the entire college football world.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all of season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Florida Gators, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Away to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the Florida Gators offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Handoff running right. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
If you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
He's set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Caught in the flat by the running back. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the first down. The Gators looking to keep this drive rolling.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
He escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. They test the middle, but gets stuck. That one goes nowhere.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on second down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on third.
Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today. And you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
And he takes this from inside 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So Tennessee's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. And the Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it on a crossing route. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Quick throw caught over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? He's running out of time here. The Vols bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Gators offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here or the defense come up with a stop? And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Defense is coming after him. Catch made over the middle. You bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Breaks free. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The Gators looking to run some tempo here. Intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
I think the emotions were flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is a team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach, and he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled and were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. There's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Fights through the tackler. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Important second down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. The Gators will have to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Strong defense there. They stuff the run and makes it 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The running back has it on a screen now. And we're head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Volunteers looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try the ground game here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Florida has the lead, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Running out of time in the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move now. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown, saving play. Coach is going to take for 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The first down and still motoring. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The pocket breaking down. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Here comes a handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but nice gain. Sets him up first down at the 14.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
And that one Gators straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. The Florida offense retakes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll hand it off. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Tailback takes the handoff again. The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
What a nice first down here by this running back. And what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy is as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
He makes the grab. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback dropping back. Looking to scramble. He'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Catch made down the left side of explosive play. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. And the defense comes up with the football. Hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. The Gators will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. On 1st down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Mendoza. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the Volunteers pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. First down here for this offense. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
That's an athletic play by the defensive back. Playing tight coverage, seeing the ball, and not giving the receiver a chance to get their hands on it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab by the receiver. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football. And it brings up a 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Gators will line up to punt it away. This is a low lineup. This won't go a long way. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Opening play at the drive, good throw to the left. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the completion made. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Grab down the middle. It's Mendoza. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance.
What a kick. It's good from 57.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the runner takes off to his right. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. And the Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back-to-back deep shots. The pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
Here's the second down play. They'll give it to the running back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
The ball is lining up here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside good. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down. And the Vols will have to punt this one away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Keeping it on the ground here. Finds room at the 30. He's in the clear. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gators. Too much speed for the defense. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Point after, up and good.
Florida 27, Tennessee 9.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And out comes the offense set to take over here.
And there's the handoff. Fights off a defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl rod, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route. If the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage, I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down.
From the shotgun to handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the fourth time today. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. He'll hand it off. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Second down after that run in the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking right. This one caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? That is broken up and incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. This time it's complete. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. The Volunteers will have first and 10 here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They stop the receiver, but that's a... They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Just a short gain this time. We're able to get him down. Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the time.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He can go. Touchdown, Dogs. A crucial pick six.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. So second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Same tailback, another carry. And tackled after a small pickup there. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Third and short to hand the ball off. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And the defense finally will get him down, and that sack will end the third period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Leading here in the fourth quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but it is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. So the PI call, defending the fade in the end zone, will move the ball closer now for the offense. So first and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on fourth down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Third down, out of the shotgun. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Throwing up play action. The pass rush closing in. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Fourth down, look at a throw for it. It's another deep shot. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. They'll try the right here. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. And the Gators moving quickly down the field here. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out with the receiver.
Touchdown, Florida. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They come out down 3 with the clock running out of time. Can they make a play right now? Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Passes the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Grab made by the tight end, and the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Second down. We're going to throw it. The receiver grabs it. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Here we go. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback.
And looking for a big play here. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll leave the ball deep down that right side. Catch made down inside the 20. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the receivers got it. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's got it near the end zone.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He escapes the pocket. Football's loose. Ball scooped up by the defense. Across midfield. Now the 40, the 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. All the way back for a scoop. Score. This play's going crazy.
What a play by this defense late in a game like this, trailing to be able to come up with a touchdown like this. Takes all the pressure off of their own offense. Now they've got the lead and a chance to win the game.
So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense retakes the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Hit as he released it. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to defend the deep ball. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they stop the clock with a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. The Gators have 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The offense really clicking here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Taking a shot deep toward the end. It's broken up. Great play by the DB, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the PI penalty in the end zone will move the offense 15 yards closer now. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. This time a completion. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.